Hello guys, how are you today? I am going to be doing a first impressions of the Uoma Beauty by Sharon C. I have the foundation here, and I have it in the shade Fair Lady T1. And then I also picked up from her line the Its Complicated Lip Tint Oil and Gloss. And this is in the shade Mischief. I want to say mischief, but it's miss, and then there's a space, and then the word chief. So that's fine. To go with the gloss today, I'm just going to be using the Wine and Only palette by Colourpop. Figure the colors would go really nice. This line just dropped at my local Walmart. They have the foundation, the lip tint, they have a serum. They might have a concealer as well. I'm not for sure. But it just dropped. The foundation was $15. The lip tint, I think it was $8, I believe. I've swatched them once. The shade looks like it would be a match. I went online before I went to Walmart to put in a foundation that I have that's my shade to try to find it, because when I first looked at this, all of the white pearl shades, because the way it's set up is so the fair is all white pearl and there's 4 fair shades. This is the light, and they're all different colored caps, and they all have different ingredients on what they're infused with for each shade range. So this is the light category, which is Fair Lady. There were 4 shades of this, and they all look in the frosted glass, because this is glass, it's frosted, it's really nice quality. They all look really similar in the bottle, and obviously I can't shade match at Walmart, so I went online and they said that this would be my closest match, which I was teetering between this shade, which is the first of the light, or I was going to get the shade 4 of Fair, because I'm fair light right in there. This one, it's the Flawless IRL Skin Perfecting Foundation. It's infused with green coffee extract. And it says we're going to get a medium to full coverage, long-lasting, transfer-proof, with a soft, radiant, natural finish. This skin perfecting balm is supercharged with skincare ingredients to cater for your specific skin needs, making it the perfect makeup skincare hybrid, which sounds absolutely fantastic. I've just ran out of my holy grail favorite foundation, which is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Hydrate. And I was going to pick up some more of that, but I saw this and it sounds wonderful. It's super affordable. I can get it at my Walmart. So we're going to go ahead and try that on today. I do my eyes first, just in case there's any fallout. I'm not doing any glitter today, so there won't be any of that. But I am going to speed through that really fast, and I will come back and we will get started with the actual first impression review portion. Also, if you hear me sounding super nasally and like crap, I have a head cold. This is day 4. So I can kind of sort of breathe through my nose a little bit now. I'm still sneezing. But the headaches are gone. The cold medicine's working. It's just a normal head cold. Everyone's freaking out about being sick anymore, but it's just a head cold. I'll be fine. But I am going to go ahead and do my eye makeup, and I will come back and check in with you as soon as I'm done with that, and we can get on with it. All right, just a second here. There we go with that. Alright, so since this is just a first impressions, I'm going to try to give this foundation the best chance that it can to work for me. So I'm going to do my normal routine, my primer, my concealer, my setting spray, the whole nine. If you guys would like to see like a wear test, I can definitely do that, where we do, you know, no primer. I can try a couple different kinds of primer, no concealer, you know. We could definitely give that a try. Just let me know down below if you guys would like that. I would be more than happy to do it for you. But today I'm going to go in with the Shiseido Synchro Skin Blurring Primer. I'll shake it up a little. It's a little bit of a liquidy primer, but I really like it. I really think it blurs out my pores. And I'm just going to stick it mostly in my T-zone. Right here around my nose is where I have like the biggest pores. And then any extra will just work into the skin. Give that a second. My skin prior to this was, you know, just moisturized. So we got that going. I want this to be centered over my tattoo, and it's not wanting to cooperate. I've had this wine collection palette, as I'm letting this dry down, for a little bit now. This is one of the first times I've actually put it on the eyes, though. And I used every shade but one color, and you can't hardly tell. Even though it looks pretty diverse in the pan. Like, this is the Color Story, and I used every single shade except this. No, I did use the center one. Then it was this one, the Rose Gold. I used every other shade in this palette. And like, I'm not mad. It looks nice. It just, I don't know. I feel like I'm only going to be able to get one look out of that, which is frustrating. Alright, so for normally, I go in with the Milani Conceal and Perfect. This is in the shade 110 Nude Ivory to cover up my blemishes. Then I'll do the foundation. And then just to brighten my under eyes, I use the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Hydrate Concealer in the shade C1. So that's how we're doing this. So this is very much a skin-toned, like my skin but better concealer. And I'm just gonna conceal the couple little acne scars that I have. I don't know what's breaking me out currently. Like, I'm using a new face wash. And then I'm just going to use a little BH Cosmetics brush to pat that in. I'm using a little new face wash in the shower that I got from, like, the dollar store. But I looked at the ingredients look fine, but it's coconut and rose water. And coconut normally doesn't break me out. But it's the only new thing that I'm trying. Like, I've been washing my face more. And by more, I just mean instead of like once or twice a week, I'm doing it, you know, trying to every day. But I don't know, my skincare recently, my skin has just not been happy. Like, I've had the same skincare routine. Like, most of my products I get are from Pacifica. And I've been using these, like, I'm almost out of them. Like, that's how long I've been using them. And randomly, my face has started to get red. Like, this rosacea in here. After using it, and, like, my skin burned the other night. So, I don't know what's going on. And now I have a Farrah foundation brush here. Does it have any numbers? It's the Flat Foundation 615F. This is the brush that I've been using. I've been really into brushes lately. Like, I was without a sponge for like 3 or 4 days. So I was like, I have brushes, I'll use them. And I got a new sponge, and I've been liking how this looks. So I'm just going to do, that was probably a pump and a half, the first, you know, pump. So that's what we're looking at. I usually do 2 pumps for the face. Not quite, like a pump and a half generally. This does say matte to full medium to full coverage. So I'm gonna try to build it up, and then I usually, for my like neck chin area, I do about half a pump. So let's see. Well, the shade looks alright. I mean, we're definitely getting some coverage. Because with the redness I've been having to use a little bit extra on my cheeks. So, let's see. So that was, like I said, a little over a pump. I'm like, that's pretty. It feels nice on the skin. So I'm going to go in with just a little bit more. Like I said, this is how I would normally. And I'm going to focus it mostly on my T-zone. Just to try to get a little extra coverage. I mean, we're still showing some texture. I can still see my pores a little bit, which I'm not mad about. You can still see my scar. But I don't expect those things to just go away. It looks okay on my nose. Let me do my chin. Like I said, I just do like half a pump for my chin. I just want to make sure that it's blended. I'll buff it out. And my ears. Alright, so what do we think? I think on initial, just like looking at it, it looks very pretty. Now I'm going to go ahead and go in with... as I throw things. My little desk setup here. Like I said, I'm going to go in with the Conceal and Hydrate concealer. And I just do a dot, and then a little bit on the button of my nose. And we're just going to, with this little concealer brush, pat. And then I know I took a makeup wipe to clean up these edges, but I just feel like along with brightening, this really helps. I like to get right into my nose, especially with me being sick. This is the first place that this foundation is gonna come right off, is in my nose. All right. Stay in your little brush holder. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my setting powder. I'm using, it's not in the right container. This is a Ciate London container, but it's the Too Faced Peach Perfect translucent powder. I'm almost done with it. I had it in some trial size containers, and like, look at how big my powder brush is. There was no way, absolutely no way, that this brush was gonna fit in those travel size containers. So I just went ahead, and when I was done with my Ciate Linen powder, I just pulled off the little stopper and dumped them into here, which works. And then I always make sure, if you're putting foundation on your chin or your neck and you powder your face, I always powder my neck too. It helps so that I don't get as much transfer on like the collars of my shirt, being a big girl, you know. Oh man, I think I only have one more face use. Not even. I might as well just... Oh man. So we are done with the Peach Perfect powder. I will have an empties video for you coming soon. I want to finish my makeup collection series that I'm doing. So, powder's done, setting spray, e.l.f. setting spray, and then we'll take a look at my face. All right, let's see. What do you think? I think it feels nice. Looks nice. It's not coming off on my finger at all yet. Like, I think it's very comparable in feeling to the Conceal and Hydrate foundation I was using, which is what I was hoping it would. It's $3 more expensive, but like $3 is nothing. So I'll have to give you guys an update on my Instagram later at how it wore. I'm gonna speed through. All right. My nosy. Like it shine from the gods. And now, last but not least, we're gonna try this. So this is a little bit of this, a little bit of that. So it's the Its Complicated Lip Tint Oil and Gloss. And again, this is in the shade Mischief. It's a very like winey brick red brown. So we have one of the longer doe foot applicators. And now let's see. It's a little streaky at first. I'm gonna put a little bit more on, see if we can fix that. Definitely pretty. I didn't think it was going to be this opaque. Even though, like, I swatched it, but it didn't, I don't know, didn't feel like it was going to be this nice. It has an interesting taste. I don't smell anything, like, good or bad. Like, it doesn't smell like cake or vanilla like a lot of lipsticks do, but it also doesn't smell bad. It's not sticky. It glided on, so like, if you have worn lip oils, it glided on just like a lip oil. It feels very comfy. Let's see. The streakiness went away. I just had to add a second coat. It's definitely glossy. See, I don't know if it tingles a little, so I don't, and it tastes kind of minty. So I don't know. It doesn't say that it's a lip plumper. Lip tint, oil, and gloss. But I think it goes, I don't think I'd wear it with this eye look again, because this is a lot. It's a very pretty color. They had this in like 8 different shades, I believe. It's six or eight at my Walmart. I don't know how many are actually in the collection, but I've been more into darker lipsticks. For a gloss, oil, tint, like I knew it was going to have tint, but this is full-on opaque. Like, this almost looks like a glossy liquid lip, and I am living for that. So here's everything. I'm going to spray my face one more time. Oh, I'm running out of this, and I love it so much. Anything coconut, gimme. I will gladly keep. So what do we think? This is the full face. Like I said, I will definitely, my Instagram is down below, and I will leave an update later. I don't have any other errands to run or anything. It'll just be me taking pictures. I might start pre-filming some videos. So, but definitely take a look at my wear just today. That'll be on Instagram. I'll let you guys know. But so far, like, the foundation definitely didn't sit on the skin. It definitely sank in, which was, it's great. I would definitely, as of right now, first impression, love them both. Would try them again in a heartbeat. Like, I'm going to put the foundation in my everyday makeup bag. Even though I have so many on back stock that, like, I need to pull out and use that I've bought, but I had to try this, and this is going in my makeup bag. This lip oil tint, I don't think I'd put it in my everyday makeup bag just because of the shade, but if I go and get a nude or like a light dusty pink, I would definitely, I like the formula. I would put this in my everyday bag, but I'm going to just add this to my little lipstick container. I did film all of my liquid lipsticks, bullet lipsticks. That video just went up, so if you want to take a look at that. And now we're moving on to eyeshadow, which I might have to break it up into 2 parts, but I should have part 1 up later this week, and that is where we are at with that. So again, let me know down below if you guys want to see a full-on wear test with, you know, primers, concealers, battling this foundation with other foundations. If you want to see that, just leave a comment down below. Like this video, it really helps me out. And I will see all you guys next time. Mwah. Bye.